Are you a fan of the popular anime series Jujutsu Kaisen? And if so, you won't want to miss out on the top 20 badass quotes from the show's breakout, but a right for a book of a signature code that killed up in character, Satoru Gojo. From his signature catchphrase to his wise words of wisdom, these quotes are sure to inspire to be blown away by the sheer power and charisma of Satoru Gojo. Oh, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content. Before we dive into the quotes, it's important to note that Satoru Gojo is no ordinary man. With his stunning blue hair and piercing white eyes, he commands attention wherever he goes. As the strongest sorcerer in the entire Jujutsu world, Gojo is respected and feared by all. But despite his incredible power, he remains humble and dedicated to protecting the innocent from the forces of darkness. So, in dollars there. So, well, without further ado, here are the top 20 badass quotes from Satoru Gojo. In Jujutsu Kaisen, and there was most of them right to bring across the other episode 5, where all of our colleagues compared private room. And at the moment, if I was at the Playman room, you crying, and while to find Simple's life, and this is whether it was close to justify that I might have readed and not what she lived. I'm a fam too, but what happens, and we can't have him becoming Skullgramon. We can't have him becoming Skullgramon. Was it maybe I should just kill all the higher-ups, dated 5 episodes. There were David Tempa, subject and sites, grandfather, and a very far, it would be fine. After all, you're weak. And you can make a flower bloom, you can admire it, but you can't tell that flower, I want you to understand me. And I was like, good, Africa, right now. We were like, and then as he said, throughout heaven and earth, I alone am the honored one. Chapter 75. I was their life just to see the crazy ceremonies, so we can scrap them and town them in patience of good. But even if I'm like 10, they'll be as good as me someday. 11, I'm going to reset this crappy Jujutsu world. Chapter 11, Jujutsu world, and Light Root needed to do that. I want it. That wasn't great. When I was on the second time I did that detail, I had this scene, she really had to take the sense of the whole thing. And 13. I hope you don't mind if I show off a little. And I needed to take the 14. My best friend did. My one and only. Chapter point 4. And love is the most twisted curse of all. Chapter 0.1. Love, and I was 16, I'd win. Chapter 221 and 17. Aren't you curious about what's beyond your limits? And that's what Aiden meant, what safety is called a lot of the limits, right? Let's say for 5 years where you got what's on chapter 15 and 18. There's nothing wrong with having dreams, but remember, reality is cruel. So you call it all the name of this, chapter 13, 19. If you want to protect someone, you need to learn how to let go. Chapter 10, never underestimate the power of ignorance. Chapter 4, and there you have it, the top 20 badass quotes from Satoru Gojo in Jujutsu Kaisen. Each of these quotes showcases Gojo's unique blend of strength, intelligence, and compassion, making him one of the most beloved characters in the series. But before we wrap up, let's end with a little humor. Did you know that Satoru Gojo's favorite food is fried chicken? According to the official Jujutsu Kaisen Twitter account, Gojo loves to indulge in crispy, delicious fried chicken whenever he gets the chance. So if you ever run into Gojo in real life, be sure to check into some of his favorite comfort food. And that said, push me there. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more great content. Until next time, keep training hard, and never give up on your dreams.